Hi everyone, welcome to Be Different for Success. Today we'll be talking about how to develop Millionaire Mindset, Part 2. Like we said in the first part of the video, if you want to become a millionaire, you need a millionaire mindset. In this second video, we will show the other best strategies to do it. Number 8. Create win-win strategic partnerships. Most people are in a state of competition rather than collaboration. Collaboration is strategically more beneficial than competition. It is also very low-level thinking, because what you can do on your own is very limited. People who are competing are always grinding. They're more focused on winning than creating mutually beneficial solutions. However, when your thinking becomes expanded, you realize you could do much more with other people. Collaboration creates unique connections that working by yourself never could. You may have skills and knowledge that are awesome in your field. There are people in other fields who have skills and knowledge that you are not aware of. These people also have assets you don't have. If you want to get 100 times the results of other people in your field, you need to develop strategic win-win partnerships. This generally happens when you devise a plan where your skill sets and assets merge with the skill sets and assets of someone else. The very thing that you can do well, someone else may struggle with. What you struggle with, others may be able to do extremely well. When you collaborate with other people, 1 + 1 equals more than 2. The whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. Only those who engage in collaboration actually experience true enhancement. People who only work well by themselves are stuck in their own narrow worldview and agenda. When you merge with others, your ideas and goals change. They become bigger and better. They become different from what you could possibly ever create on your own. The only way to have these types of partnerships is to think outside of yourself. Number 9. Set bigger goals and face your fears. Look at your current goals. Why is that your metric for success? Why is that your target? What would happen if you multiplied that target by 10? What if rather than earning $3,000 per month, you pursued $30,000 per month? Is that even possible? Of course it's possible. There's several people doing it. The only difference between them and you is their education, relationships, and strategy. When you set a 10 times goal, you're required to think very differently about your daily behaviors. You're required to be more serious in all aspects of your life. You're required to eliminate limited thinking and time-consuming distractions. Setting a 10 times goal will be one of the best things you've ever done for yourself. Then write that goal down and visualize its achievement every single day until it becomes your reality. When you think about this goal, don't deviate from the natural flow of ideas that follow. You can't 10 times your results by engaging in the same thinking and behaviors. While thinking about your goal, you'll also get ideas about what you need to do to achieve it. Chances are you don't know what you don't know. So you'll need to start really educating yourself about how you could conceivably achieve your goal. You'll need to get bolder about the work you're doing. You'll need to create more and fail more. Quantity is often the fastest path to quality. Not only that, but when you think about your 10 times goal, you'll probably have ideas that scare you. When you do work that scares you, you cross a boundary that most people never cross. Scary work is often highly profitable and valuable work. Number 10. Focus on results. If you're in the time and effort economy, you are focused on being busy. You actually believe the amount of time and energy you put into something merits praise. Conversely, when you are in the results economy, you are only focused on achieving a specific result. The bottom line is what matters, and thus it becomes very important to find the most effective way to get there. This is a key difference between entrepreneurs and employees. For entrepreneurs, there's no guaranteed income, and no one writing them a paycheck every month. They live by their ability to generate opportunity and create value for their clientele. Sometimes they will put in a lot of time and effort and get no result. Other times, they don't put in much time and effort and get a big result. The focus for entrepreneurs always has to be on results, or there's no revenue coming in. Most people don't think in terms of results because their security is in a paycheck. However, when you shift your focus from how little you can do to how much you can do, you change how you work. You start learning ways to accomplish more faster. You can take on greater responsibility. You change your environment. And you also realize just how important sleep and rest are to achieving the highest possible results. Hence, you begin to take an appropriate amount of time off to rest. When you dedicate an appropriate percentage of your energy to rest and self-improvement, then you'll have a good balance of self-improvement and productivity. You'll also have a much sharper saw to go with that energy when actually working. If you're thinking 10 times bigger than everyone else, and you're operating under short timelines and high pressure, you'll need it. Number 11. Have a firm stand. In order to be successful, you must believe in something. You must have a stand. All successful people and brands have a clear why. If you want to be compelling and interesting, you must truly believe in something. You must have a clear stand. That stand becomes your brand. It becomes your trademark. It becomes how you distinguish yourself from others. When you have a clear stand and brand, you separate yourself from the pack. You are no longer neutral. You believe in something and are fighting to make a specific change. As a result, people will either love you or hate you. That's what you want. Lukewarm means you have nothing to say. Lukewarm means you're trying to appeal to everyone. The riches are in the niches. Your niche is your audience. They are a small group of people who agree with the stand you are taking. They are your evangelists. If you try to appeal to everyone, your message, marketing, and products will be terrible, compromised, and watered down. You won't be clear on your why, and neither will anyone else. Thus, you'll be average like everyone else, and your work won't stand out. Only people with firm stands get really good at marketing. They care enough about their message to get it out there. They realize that the how is just as important as the what and why. Number 12. Get really good at marketing. Marketing is nothing more than applied psychology. It's about connecting with people, persuading them, and helping them. Marketing is nothing more than making your work easier and better to find and use. People aren't magically going to appear and buy your stuff. The reason most people aren't successful is because they either fear or avoid marketing. Number 13. Release your limiting beliefs around money and repeat positive affirmations. Your limiting beliefs are things like, it's selfish to want a lot of money. You must have money to make money. You have to work endlessly to make a lot of money. Money is the root of all evil. The more money you have, the more problems you have. I don't have what it takes to make a lot of money. I can make money, but I can't hold on to it. It is very important that you banish these thoughts. You can do this through positive affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations is real important. Write your affirmations and then repeat them out loud, or silently to yourself twice a day for 5 to 10 minutes. Or you can listen to recorded affirmations on CDs or MP3 files while your hands are busy, but your mind is free. Repeat affirmations like these. Every day I practice the success principles that are based on universal laws. I have everything I need to create anything I want. I am now using my core genius to create unlimited prosperity. I now have enough money to buy anything I need or want. I see opportunities for enriching others and myself everywhere I look. I have the ability to accumulate people, resources, and capital to support all my goals. I consistently take the actions I need to take to increase my wealth. I constantly find abundance and prosperity everywhere I look. I deserve to be a millionaire, and I am comfortable asking for what I want and need. Number 14. Practice acting as if you were a millionaire. Start right now, acting how you would act if you were already a millionaire. How would you walk and talk? How would you hold your body? What would your attitude be? How would you interact with your family, friends, coworkers, clients, and customers? And then start acting that way today. Start acting as if you are already a millionaire, and the energy of that will help you attract the people, the resources, and the opportunities to actually create that in your life. Final thoughts. It is important to understand that everyone does not have the goal of developing a millionaire mindset. Many are content and satisfied earning enough to get by. They have no wish to work hard, spend most of their time on a business, or feel the need to have more money. What one must understand is that the world is full of many diverse people. Don't expect everyone to understand your mindset or what you are all about. Be what you need to be and let others be happy doing the same. It is not a failure to not be wealthy. It is not about failure or success. You can be very successful at what you do and earn little money. You can feel good about what you do when you are following your beliefs. At the end of life, each person must only feel as though they have lived in a way that is fulfilling. What it is for each of us is very different. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please click the thumbs up and write your personal tips in the comments below. Thank you for your support. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more from us. See you in the next video.